Hi, going live now on YouTube, doing Sun, Moon, Rising combinations. So if you want to have your chart read, come join me on YouTube. Hi guys, hi everyone. This is Aries Moon Girl. And this is another live chat about your Sun, Moon, Rising combinations. We're going to do this on weekly schedule every weekend. So that you guys get accustomed to the time, to the day, and then you can tune in and have your own combination read. I see that some of you have left already messages on here. It's good to have something to start with. I'm also live on Instagram, so anyone from Instagram that wants to come to YouTube, you can chat me there and leave a message about the combination that you would like to see. Until then, I wanted to tell you guys that I also have, let me take this a bit further down, that I also have a Christmas gift for you. I have a free, actually 10 free readings. The only request for this is to subscribe both on Instagram and on YouTube and to leave a comment under the Christmas video. And tomorrow I'll be deciding who are those that get the free readings. If you want to have ideas about what readings you can get, you can look at my page, ariesmoongirl.com, and you see there my love readings, my superpower reading, which I definitely recommend to everyone, and other types of readings. And based on what the winners want, the option will be either to have Skype or a Google call with me, or to have your video published live on the channel. One of the two. And also, in order for you guys to know what you're getting, I prepared a video on a celebrity, a superpower video on Rihanna. And that is coming up tomorrow, and you will be able to see what type of reading that is, and you will be able to know if you want that or if you want something different. Okay, so I think we have enough people on. Again, I'm taking the questions on YouTube, on the chat. I'm taking the combinations, and I will start with one of the combinations that I still owed from the last video. I think Lisa was the one that said I stopped before her sign started. I wrote two of them down, so I'm gonna do the first one is Gemini Sun, Taurus Moon, Capricorn Rising. Good. And in the meantime, I see you guys are writing your own. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, Lisa, you're there. Okay, so yours was the other one. Yours was Taurus Moon, Aquarius. Wait. Taurus Sun, Aquarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. I'll start with that one. As you're there, I'll start with yours. Good. So you guys know the drill. You kind of know already what the moon sign means, what the sun sign means, what the rising sign means. But just a short recap. Sun sign, your purpose in life, your mission, your end product, what you're here to do on Earth, that's your sun sign. So definitely the sun is the most influential planet, is the planet that really defines your purpose in this lifetime. It kind of helps you until a certain point to reach the peak of your ego, and then it kind of deconstructs it, and then gives you kind of the meaning in life. The rising sign is how you interact with people, and the rising sign also kind of gives you the whole birth chart. So when we know the rising sign, we know the first house, and when we know the first house, then we are able to put together the whole birth chart. But what does the first house represent? What does the rising represent? It represents how we interact with other people, how other people see us. Is that interface, is the first it's the interface. Is the first thing that someone sees of us, is what we put out to the world, is how we interpret ourselves to the world and how the world sees us. It's not necessarily deeper than that, guys. If you want to go deeper than that, that's the moon sign. The moon sign has to do with your subconscious mind. The moon sign has to do with what makes you happy. The moon sign has to do with how you act in your very close relationships with people that are very close to you. The moon sign is actually, if you don't know your moon sign, you don't know what drives you and what motivates you. You don't know how you will subconsciously react to something, and you don't know if you are gonna actually be able to satisfy yourself and not only the others through the rising, or not only your purpose in life through the sun sign. I have this analogy which I always put together, and I put at the beginning of my videos, where I'm saying that the moon sign is the mechanism in the watch that kind of makes the watch tick. And once you go into it, then you understand what makes the end product, which is your sun sign, actually tick. And the rising sign for me is like the nice packaging that we put towards the world, but I don't see it as more than that. Many people just resume themselves to knowing the rising sign and don't interact so much with the moon sign. As my name is Aries Moon Girl, definitely I care about the moon sign. So I'm gonna start with Lisa's sun in this case, and that is a Taurus sun. Taurus is the second sign of the zodiac. Is the sign that has to do with value, that has to do with, is the first earth sign. It's a sign that's very grounded in the material world, very much enjoying the senses, very much liking to be in the moment. So Taurus is very pragmatic in a way. It's very much in contact with everything that's very concrete. Having an earth sign as your sun sign anyways makes you tied to pragmatic, makes you tied to values in the world, makes you tied to senses, makes you tied to possessions. You enjoy just the beautiful things in life, because Taurus is ruled by Venus. You enjoy having the ones you love very close to you, but at the same time, you are very much grounded in your opinions, grounded in the way you think. You're not easily influenced. You are, it depends also. Tauruses, I think they mature with age. They can be also very playful to begin with. But the thing is, like, it's a fixed sign. It's a fixed earth sign. So it has a lot of concrete goals. It likes nature, it likes beauty, it likes comfort, it likes comfy materials, it likes the nice interior in the home, it likes just having comfort in everyday life. But it's very tied to this material world. If we were to look then at your moon sign, though, your moon sign is kind of the opposite. Your moon sign is in Aquarius. Aquarius is the second to last sign in the horoscope. And Aquarius, although a fixed sign, it's an air sign. It's very intellectual. It's all about the mind, the ideas, very little about the concrete things. It's all about putting things that go through your mind out in the world. Aquarius doesn't live in the pragmatic world. Aquarius kind of downloads information from above and then transforms it into their own reality. They have their own way to see things. They have their own rules. And Aquarius, I have a video on Moon in Aquarius, which I'm very proud of. And it's a very good one, where I describe it through the song Imagine by John Lennon. Aquarius is an imaginative moon. So Aquarius kind of always wants the best for a large group of people, and it wants to achieve this through a very non-conventional way, through a way of putting things in a different order. Aquarius kind of gets ideas and then implements them in the most unusual, irregular type of way. Aquarius is a dreamer, dreams of being able to achieve the best for the largest group of people. Aquarius is also a bit impersonal, where Taurus is very personal and very much touchy-feely. Everything is very much put into the perspective of physical world and personal. Aquarius gets a bit more impersonal, and it's about a wider group of people, and it's about yeah, it's about caring about a large group of people. This combination, though, I think it's a very good one because I think it balances itself out. And plus, one thing is that Taurus is very giving as well. Taurus wants to give. Taurus wants to, it's still Venus. It has a very pleasant, beautiful energy. And Taurus wants to share things in the Taurus way. It wants to give and make others happy. But Aquarius really, really cares about doing something humanitarian or doing something beautiful for the world, or, you know, like just improving people's lives. And Aquarius gets that download of information. Sometimes Aquarius moon can come across as a bit dreamy or not so present, or even soft. There is a soft element to Aquarius moon, although it's a bit impersonal at times. It's also very much, yeah, it's open to new ideas. Air is very open, while Taurus is very grounded. Air is very open. So it's a good balance here, because you're not losing yourself in that world of ideas, but you're also not extremely pragmatic, losing sense of the bigger picture in the world. And then if you are to take the rising, and that is the Sagittarius rising, then it's again more of that Aquarius vibe. It's again more of that yeah, it's a bit more of that humanitarian thing again. So Sagittarius, so your interaction with the world is also a lot more open. Sagittarius is a very open sign. It's interested in dealing with loads of people. It's interested in communicating with a variety of people. Also humanitarian in a way. And through the interactions with different people, it also gets ideas. It wants to gather information on very diverse groups of people. It has that very enthusiastic, optimistic nature that Jupiter has. So definitely with coming across like this, for you, it's easier to get to those ideas. So for you, it's easier to get to the Aquarius goals through your Sagittarius personality, through interacting through that side of yours. So many people might see a very open person, a very broad-minded person with loads of ideas, also pleasant through the Taurus Venusian traits. Taurus, Venus, Sagittarius, Jupiter, you're very liked. People have a good opinion of you. You come across as a giver. You come across as an open energy. You come across as broad-minded and trying to do good for the others. Definitely a good combination, because I told you there's the mixture of Taurus grounding, while Aquarius and Sagittarius kind of help you achieve the bigger goals of the world. Good, so this was the first combination that I did. Let's look a bit higher up and see what others do we have here. Okay, so Darcy is asking for her nephew. He's a Libra Sun, Virgo rising, and Gemini moon. Okay, this is another interesting one. Libra Sun. Libra is, again, a sun sign ruled by Venus, very much into things that have to do with beauty, harmony, but at the same time, it's an intellectual sign, because it gets, it's an air sign, so information is very important, exchange of information, harmonious discussions, harmonious communication. All of this is Libra, plus anything that has to do with putting things into a harmony. Maybe it's in a wardrobe, but also in a house, anywhere. But it has a lot to do with communication to begin with. So that's the Libra sun. Then you have the Virgo rising and the Gemini moon. Both are ruled by Mercury. Both, in this case, are very much about communication. I would say that, let's start with the Gemini moon. So the Gemini moon, again, air, again, influx of information. Gemini moon is also very open to information. Gemini moon needs the dialogue, needs the exchange with people, needs the thrill of the new ideas coming in and them communicating back and them sharing and spreading the information and news. And like Gemini is like the news agent. It's kind of getting information and then sharing it with the world, and is so interested and curious about new things, and it's interested from trivial things to more intellectual or spiritual things. The thing is about air energy, and I keep on mentioning this, air, as water is empathic, air also senses so much. So him being a Libra sun and a Gemini moon, he for sure picks up on a lot of ideas coming from a lot of people, and he senses so much from everyone. He kind of tunes into people's vibes, and this might have an impact on his psychic a bit, because Gemini moon is a bit volatile. So you get the mood swings, you get a bit of, it's too much. They can overload themselves with information, and they can overload themselves with what other people might feel. And again, that Virgo rising is also a very, Virgo makes him more pragmatic. So he probably, with this Libra Virgo energy, he probably tries to structure himself in order to be able to cope better with things. So if he structures his day well enough, or if he structures the interactions with people well enough, he will be able to cope a bit better. But the danger with this combination is that he's very sensitive. He's very sensitive to information. He's very sensitive to people. So he might come across as likable, communicative, and all of this, or he might be even a bit more held back, because this is what Virgo energy is. But that in any way, he is sensitive. So he kind of needs that Virgo structure to kind of keep him on track. And he kind of needs to be able not to be lost in ideas, not to be lost in what others want, not to be lost in information, not to be lost in what others want from him. Or not to be lost in just being entertaining and all of this. So I would think someone with so many receptors needs some downtime to recharge as well. But definitely a very good communicator. Communication is very important. This is how he can achieve things. I believe that if he focuses on the Virgo qualities, it will be easier to manage the other two placements. Good. Another Libra sun, Capricorn moon, Libra rising. Also my Mercury is in Libra, my Venus in Virgo. Guys, if you want to see the full picture, if you want to have a bit more information on your chart, go and subscribe to my Instagram channel, my Facebook channel, and write a comment under my most recent Christmas video. I'm giving away birth chart readings, so then I can go into the Venus and other placements. For tonight, I will try to just focus on the current free placements: Libra sun, Capricorn moon, Libra rising. Good. When your sun and rising are in the same sign, I have this as well. I'm a Pisces sun, Pisces rising. It's pretty hard to, no, it's not hard, it's hard to differentiate between the two, because you come across to people how you really are. So it's not a different persona that people perceive of you. They don't perceive you in a different way than your sun sign is. So with you being a Libra, you like interactions with people. You like, you just take the joy out of those interactions that are successful. Libra is so much about social interaction and successful social interactions, and having the balance in the situation and balancing people out. Sometimes even with a ruffle of feathers. Not always Libra is the most diplomatic, but the goal that it wants to achieve is kind of balanced energy. Libra, again, I'll mention this because I mentioned it before, likes beauty, likes harmony, likes nice exchange of words, arts, nice wardrobe, nice things in the house. All of it has to do with Venus. Beauty is still important. It's different as for Taurus. Taurus is more grounded. Libra is more air, where a lot more social components come in, but definitely Libra is for harmony and for beauty. So you might come across as a very well-dressed, for sure, Capricorn moon also. So you for sure like to dress well, Sydney. Like, I can see you going to the office and looking the best, looking the part, looking tip-top. You come across as polite. That Capricorn moon makes you a bit more held back, but in a way that can benefit you, for example, in business. So I would see this combination being a very successful diplomat, a very successful business person. What I always mention about Libra is that it's a cardinal sign together with Capricorn, Cancer. So Capricorn, Cancer, Libra. Tell me, guys, what's the other one? What am I missing? Aries, of course. And Aries. So your energy is that of a go-getter. People don't mention this about Cancer. People don't mention this about Libra so much. But they are as much go-getters as Capricorn and Aries are. And with this combination, you're very cardinal. You have your goals and you want to achieve your goals. Whatever you aim for, you want to be the best at, you want to come the best across with that Capricorn moon. The Capricorn moon, I have a video on the Capricorn moon. Guys, please watch the moon signs, because this is so much more in-depth in those videos and so much more complicated. So I call them the charismatic achievers. Capricorn moon can seem ruthless at times, but also extremely charismatic. I was given examples of Brad Pitt, George Clooney, and a few other Capricorn moons, because they are so much grounded in their goals, or in what they want to achieve, so much grounded in holding themselves together, that across only comes that charisma and a very contained energy, a very powerful, sexy also. This is another very sexy combination. Libra sun, Libra rising, Capricorn moon, very attractive, very powerful in what you want. Good diplomat, getting what you want with charm, but a bit ruthless at times. Libra can also be ruthless in achieving its goals. And people don't talk about this. Libra can be in that go-getter mindset. It can also be a bit ruthless. So extremely powerful in charming people and getting what you want in life. One thing which I would say that Capricorn moon makes it a bit more on the inside, you might be a bit more moodier or a bit more, not pessimistic, but you might not be as sweet or happy-go-lucky as you seem on the outside with all that Libra. Might be a bit more, okay, I can see things, but I will just act nice about it. Even if it gets tough, I'll just put on a pleasant face and I'll deal with it. So another good balance, I would say, between the two energies, very rational as well. I remind you that air and earth are rational, while water and fire are emotional in different ways. So yeah, very much grounded in what you want to achieve, and with a cold head and loads of charm, you'll achieve it. Okay, Sun and Venus Scorpio, Moon Pisces, Rising Aquarius. Okay, I love it. I love this. I'm a sucker for Pisces Moon. I'm really a sucker for Pisces Moon. I call it the grandiose moon. I mentioned that Frank Sinatra, Elvis, Michael Jackson, Michelle Obama, I don't know, many others had Pisces moon. So I'm gonna start with Pisces moon. Pisces moon is larger than life. Pisces moon is that energy that receiver of energy that can sense what the world is about, what the world wants. That's why they make such good actors, singers, especially music. You're very in tune with music. You can kind of, it's like a wave coming from the people, like you sense their energy, you sense their emotions. Like it's the same thing in the artistic process. You kind of sense what the collective would like. It's a very collective sign. So is Aquarius. So you have that, you have the antennas out there. So you basically, I think you receive so much information. You could be a great creator, a great musician, a great painter, because you receive so much from that information, and then you're able to transport it into art. This is what Pisces does. The bad part about the Pisces moon is that it's overly sensitive and it's overly influenced by those vibes from other people. So you kind of feel too much, and at times you feel lost in that. And many Pisces say this is a curse. I think it feels like a curse if you're not using it to its full potential to create with it. I feel that it's such a great sensitivity, such a beauty, it's like you would be able to see with rose-colored glasses and to create a wonderful world from within, and to kind of receive everyone's input in the world and put it out there. You're also, with the fact that you're Sun in Scorpio, you're a great nurturer as well with this Pisces moon. But okay, so water energy can get down if people don't respect it enough, or people don't treat it well enough. And I think with the danger with Scorpio Pisces is at times, because you feel so much and you want to help so many people, and you're tied to people also, but you get lost in a dream world. But then again, you want to hold them very tight to you because you're a Scorpio and Scorpio Venus. The danger is here that you get disappointed in life. And it's good that you have that Aquarius rising, because that gives you a bit more of detachment. So you seem a bit more detached to the outside world than you are actually on the inside. You might seem cooler, you might seem a bit more quirky, you might seem a bit unusual, you might come with unusual ideas, unusual wardrobe, you might be a bit more I don't know, that Aquarius, like rebellious side might come a bit more on the outside, but on the inside, with all these Pisces and Scorpio, you're very sensitive and you dream of love. You dream of people that you can trust. You dream of helping so many people. You dream of, also Aquarius dreams of helping people. So you're definitely a healer. You could use those vibes and that energy to heal people around you. You could use that power to create art. You could use that download of information to write also. But I think you need someone and something to ground you. So you need a partner that's very, I don't know, Taurian, or something that kind of grounds you in the everyday life, and something that kind of gives you roots. With the Pisces moon, I think the danger is that you feel lost in so much, and you feel lost in so much emotion, that you would need the opposite energy to compensate for you. Okay, good. What else? Let's take it in order. Capricorn Sun, Moon in Cancer, Scorpio rising. I don't know if I did this one. Okay, so Capricorn Sun. We talk about Capricorns. You guys know I love Capricorns. Maybe that's why I gather so many Capricorns on this channel, because I have one video where I'm talking about how they are the most misunderstood, how Capricorns just care about value and come across as more snobbish than they actually are. They care about family. They care about the ones that are very close to them. They are go-getters. They fight their own fight. They climb their own mountain. They go and achieve things when others are So when others are not able to stand the test of time, stand the road up, they are the ones that actually keep on going, and many times people just don't see that because they don't share so much emotion. It's not that they don't have it, but they don't share it. They are conscious that they need to keep the hard shell, and they keep their soft interior for themselves. But with a Cancer moon, you definitely have a soft interior. You're a nurturer. Cancer moons, I talk about it. I call it the heart of gold. Again, have a look at the moon video. The Cancer moon is the moon that wants to make everyone around them feel comfortable. You care that everyone that's entering in contact with you, that's close to you in your home, it's feeling comfortable around you, and you want to nurture them. You want to give them the best, and you kind of want to receive the same back. The danger with the water moons is when they don't feel that they receive that, they feel lost, or they feel not respected enough. And I think with you being a Capricorn sun, you might be even a better nurturer. You take care of people, you nurture them. The close family is very important to you. You're very close to your family. And okay, wait 1 second. I see Mari trying to be in a live video. 1 second. We're gonna do this once I'm finished with this video. And yeah, and through this, you're definitely, you have the type of energy that's the head of the family type, regardless if you have a family or not. And also, both signs are very conscious of material gains. Both signs are very conscious of achieving things in life. Both signs are very conscious of climbing that mountain. So it's a double energy that kind of tells the same thing. So I would say that definitely you have a reoccurring theme of keeping your ground, and working for the others, giving to others, being very family oriented, and being also very sensitive inside. With the Scorpio rising though, and Capricorn sign, you might come across as colder as the moon actually is. So Scorpio holds back and also kind of creates antagonistic responses in people, like either hate me or love me, or like very intense feelings. While actually Cancer is kind of lovable for everyone, and Capricorn can come across as colder at times. So I think you can get the impression from you, some people might get the impression from you that you're not as warm-hearted as you actually are, and the closest they get to you, the better they understand how much you have to give to them. So I would say this combination is again very good to achieving your goals, because very determined Scorpio risings, oh my God, they don't give up and they go for it. Capricorn the same, and Cancer moon is very practical as well, although giving and loving, that cardinal energy. So I would say all you need is someone to understand your deepest emotion, and someone to really see past the surface and understand you to the core. I think that's the danger with many Capricorns. Capricorns, my advice for you guys in life: marry people that understand you. Marry other water signs, be around people that understand your energy, because you are not so good at communicating it to the world, and people don't understand what you're feeling and how deep you're feeling. So sometimes this gets lost, and you truly, all of you, deserve partners that understand that soft heart from the inside. Okay, and now I'll try to do this with Instagram. Let's see if it works. I'm also running out of battery, but Mary, let's go live. I know you asked me for this combination. Let's see if we can do this until my phone dies. I'm trying to do this on Instagram, guys. Let's see. Let's see if it works. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Does it? Let me try again. maybe it doesn't work here. Okay, so let's go back to the chat then. Okay. My Facebook and Instagram is Aries Moon Girl, guys. So you can go for that once once this is over. Okay, so one more. Scorpio Sun, Moon in Libra, conjunct Scorpio Sun, and a rising in Virgo. You have all. I was making a video today about the quadrants. So you have all your signs in the third quadrant, where it's about developing awareness about society, relationships, partnerships, intimacy. So there's a focus on that, definitely. Let's start with the Virgo rising again. Virgo rising. The Virgo rising is not as powerful as a Virgo sun or as powerful as a Virgo moon. It just gives you enough balance to be able to organize things and to kind of, like keep things in perspective, like get what's relevant, get things done, achieve things, accomplish them, efficient, make your world more efficient. And people see you as efficient regardless of where your sun sign is. It can even be in Pisces or in Sagittarius, and you're still very pragmatic in a way. So that first impression is of someone that's pragmatically very organized and very good to deal with. Then if we look at the Libra moon, Libra is also very organized in a way. Libra is very structured in a very different way. Libra does pros and cons. Libra does balance. Libra does organizing things in the world, harmonizing them. So you come across as a person that's very fair, very practical, no nonsense, no BS. And that Scorpio sun can help you with that. You really come across as no BS, because Scorpio is no BS to begin with. So you're a strong personality with a Scorpio sun. Scorpio, again, Mars, Pluto. You can go through a lot, achieve a lot. I had last week I had a similar combination of Scorpio Sun, Libra Moon, and I was saying that Scorpio is a lot more emotional than it lets things come across. But it seems harsher to the outside world. But Scorpios kind of take things in the interior. But the fact that you have the Libra Moon kind of puts things into balance. Libra Moon senses a lot, gets a lot of ideas, but it doesn't get as personal as water gets. So I think these three combinations really balance you. So you're very strong as a Scorpio. You're a go-getter. You're firmly planted in your feet. You don't lose your calm. You show a tougher shell to the world. But then you also have Virgo and Libra to balance you out and give you a more rational mind besides that. So you're someone that's, I would say that people admire you for your fairness, for your objectivity, for your able to cut through the cloud of insignificant things and go to what's important and to achieve things as well. One danger of Libra and Scorpio and Virgo is being a bit too pragmatic at times, or being a bit too, if you want to achieve something, you might be annoyed with people that are less efficient or less put together, or I don't know, people that are more fuzzy in the clouds, not so resistant, not so yeah, no, you're not for nonsense. You cannot. This type of combination doesn't allow you to tolerate nonsense. And although the Scorpio relates to a lot of people suffering and all of this, but you would always come back with a very pragmatic solution to what they need to achieve. And you would be very pragmatic. You would be excellent in organizing your household, excellent in organizing your what you have for your job, but you won't probably be the person that gets lost in emotions and loses their head. So good. I think this is a good thing to have nowadays. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Mari, I'll do yours. Taurus Sun, Cancer Moon, Libra rising. I was anyways planning to maybe have you. I think you submitted for the birth chart reading, so might be worth looking into that then. But yeah, let's go through Taurus Sun, Cancer Moon, Libra rising. Taurus, Venus, Cancer Moon, and Libra, Venus again. Beauty, harmony, emotion. Grounded beauty for Taurus. Beauty that comes from nature, beauty that comes from comfort, beauty that comes from a more grounded. Taurus really needs to ground itself. Taurus needs things stable. Taurus needs, I don't know, a place to live that is yours, where you are grounded, where you know something belongs to you. You need a relationship that belongs to you. You need material sufficiency, not necessarily overly wealthy or so, but you need to be secure on all these planes. And you mentioned in one of the messages that you wrote that you might feel lost at times. I think a Taurus might feel lost at times when it's lacking that security, when it's lacking the both feet in the ground. So whenever you feel lost as a Taurus, you need to build a bit more for yourself. You need to build your environment to be stable enough. You need to make sure that you have a comfortable home, enough money, enough comfort, enough stability, enough peace of mind to be able to feel comfortable. And Cancer. Then we go to Cancer Moon. Cancer Moon is very sensitive. Cancer Moon is a nurturer, and with a Taurus Sun, I would think you're very pleasant, and with Libra rising, so you do a lot for the others. You're adaptable, you're lovable, but the Cancer Moon also needs that back in return, and Cancer Moon also needs stability itself. So if you feel you're lost, it might be you're doing too much for other people. It might be you need to ground yourself and get more stability for yourself. You need to have people do the same what you're doing for them. As a Cancer Moon, you provide a lot to others. You provide a lot of love, comfort, understanding. You really sympathize. Cancer Moon really senses with other people, so you really sympathize with them, and you really get into into a strong empathy for them. And that Libra rising makes you extremely pleasant. You know how to approach people, you know how to adapt to them. But Cancer and Libra, although cardinal, can make you a bit too adaptable. So it's Venus and Moon, so you just want to be nice and loving and sweet to other people, and you might feel that if they don't provide the same for you, or if they don't provide the stability, you might feel lost at times. What you would need as a Taurus Sun and a Cancer Moon, I think I said this before, you need a passion of yours. With Libra and Taurus, maybe something artistic. You would need, I don't know, to have something material possession to be able to have the stability, and from there to create something that has to do with beauty or being nature. Or, you know, like I see a painter at a ranch with the family around and with a loved one, or something like that, or, you know, like a fashion designer, but somewhere where you get the recognition back, and you get also the emotional understanding back, and you're able to express that Venus beauty. That's all I'm gonna do for now. Don't forget, guys, I have the birth chart reading, so you can still inscribe. Go to my Instagram, go to my Christmas video, comment there, comment under this video as well. Comment what combinations you would like to see next week for this combination of Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you would like to get the birth chart reading. Thumbs up, like the video also, get the likes up. And yeah, just tune in next week and we'll continue this. If you guys like it, please give the likes up, otherwise I won't be able to keep it up. But until next time, I'm Aries Moon Girl. I care about the stars, but most of all I care about you guys, and that's why I do these videos and these lives. Hope you all had lovely holidays and hope we're all heading towards a better year ahead. And I hope these readings are keeping you guys a bit entertained now over the holidays. Yeah, and enjoy having you here. Thank you. Bye-bye. And this.